Have you ever wondered if AI could write a hit song? Yeah, me too. And I'm putting AI to the ultimate test. Can AI capture the essence of human emotion through music? Join me on this journey to find out. Not bad. Okay, but here's the kicker. You see, I only have 5 hours to do this, and the time started when you clicked on this video. So, we better get started. Let's go. But where do you even start? Well, before we start, we have to actually understand what AI is. You see, AI stands for artificial intelligence. And basically, these companies are making these things called models, where they feed it a bunch of information that makes them understand the things they're feeding them. And when you ask them for a specific photo, it's able to combine those photos together and make a new photo. Like, for example, I show it thousands of photos of hot dogs and thousands of photos of sunsets, and then I go to the robot and ask for a photo of a hot dog on a sunset. And it's going to say, well, I know what a hot dog is and I know what a sunset is, so I'm going to put them together. And that's basically what these image generators have been. But there's actually been a new technology that's just surfaced recently that's really interesting, where they do that same thing with music. So I think we found where we can start. So what's the first thing you need when you're making a song? Well, that's lyrics. So I started off by going over to ChatGPT and asking for some lyrics. But it wanted to know what type of lyrics, so I asked it for a theme, and it gave me this. And then I asked it for some lyrics, and let's be honest, okay, these suck, okay? So I had to give it a little bit of inspiration. So I told it to basically make me a song about making a song using AI. And then it, AI'd its magic, and I got this. So I brought that over to Udio, and I popped the lyrics in, but then I noticed I didn't have many credits left. But I thought it should be fine, so I rolled real quick, and we got this.
From the silent code.
Yeah, so let's try one more time. Nope, this isn't gonna work. You see how this Udio works is after you make your first 30-second excerpt, you have to spend more credits to extend it. And if I was gonna use all of these lyrics, I would have to extend it multiple times. I just decided to scrap the whole thing and start over and move on to Suno. And I found out that Suno just had a new update where they're now letting you make songs up to 4 minutes long. And so I had plenty of credits to experiment, and actually I got something pretty good on the first track. I was able to put all of the lyrics in at once rather than just 30-second excerpts, and it spit out this.
In a digital garden where the circuits bloom.
Now don't get me wrong, the vocals didn't sound very human, but they sound like they could sing, and that's more than I can say about myself. So how did I deal with this problem? I didn't want my AI song to sound like it was made by AI. I wanted it to, compete with real humans. So what I did is I brought this actually audio file over to fader.com, and I was able to extract the vocals from the backing track. Then I took that file and brought it over to Musicify, or Musicaful. It's right here. I forget what it's called, but Musicify, something like that. And you're able to actually pick voices that it'll take your singing and turn it into those voices. And I only had 3 tries, so I ended up picking up Billie Eilish.
In a digital garden.
And I was even able to use my extra credits to grab a male vocal. So I popped those in there too. So now we have our vocals, we have our lyrics, we need a backing track for them. By the way, if you're kind of enjoying what you're seeing, you should subscribe. Because, why wouldn't you want more of it then? Beat that, Einstein. What does that mean? I don't know. And so now we have a problem. You see, I need a backing track, but the backing track it made doesn't sound amazing. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's good, but it doesn't sound real. And so I'm gonna have to make my own backing track. But here's the thing. That's not AI, that's me. And that's not what this video's about. It's supposed to be about AI making the music. But don't worry, I have a workaround. AI can tell me what to play, right? And then I'll just play it for AI, right? Like ChatGPT could tell me what to play, and then I'll play it for ChatGPT. The music did come out of the piano, and then technically, not out of Mozart's mouth. ChatGPT is playing music. Yeah, that works. That works. So I hopped back into ChatGPT to find a starting point. I needed it to tell me what instruments to use. If we wanted ChatGPT to be making the song, we had to let ChatGPT pick the instruments. So that's what I asked it for. Instruments, and it gave me very, very specific ones. So I asked it for very specific instruments, and it delivered. It gave me Steinway grand piano, Ludwig acrylic snare drum, Fender Start Coaster electric guitar, and Moog subsequent 37 analog synthesizer. And then it just gave me violin. So I had to come to a compromise. I had to find instruments that were the closest to these. So first I found just a regular grand piano, Ludwig acrylic snare drum. I looked this up. It's basically just said it had a timeless vibe. And so that's timeless, right? It's gonna be on YouTube forever, so it's timeless. Then I looked for the Fender something electric guitar or whatever, and I couldn't find that, so I just grabbed the electric guitar. And then I looked for the Moog subsequent 37 analog synthesizer, and that apparently for some crazy reason was not something I had downloaded. So I just grabbed some synthesizers. And finally, the solo violin. And shockingly, I did not have that. There's no violin. I had to find a string, and that's a violin. The violin's just a string, right? So I got to work.
In a digital garden, where the circuits.
You see, AI is very smart. You know, they even called it that. They called it A-smart, basically. And the problem is, when it comes to picking instruments, well, it's absolute trash. I mean, listen to this. Like, what? It's gonna be hard. And then I took a small break to eat some taco time. But then we got back to it eventually. Okay, like 15 minutes later, give me a break. Okay, so here's the thing. I've been working on this for like half an hour, and there's a problem. It sounds like this.
In a digital garden, where the circuits.
Which is fine, but like, this is supposed to compete with humans. Okay, so we have a problem. The song's not coming together the way I thought it would. It just sounds flat and boring and robotic. I think we need a break. I think we need to go pick some strawberries. So, let's do that. All right. Ugh. Hey. It's been 3 hours with nothing to show for. I only had 5 hours and I wasted one of them picking strawberries. And I only have 2 left. I don't know what to do unless I help the AI. We could have my HI, human intelligence, and the AI, artificial intelligence. And then we'd have HIAI. And we could call it Hiya! So we're gonna verge off script just a little bit, and I'm gonna make a backing trick loosely inspired by what ChatGPT gave me, okay? Because it is artificial intelligence, but it's not artificial smartness. That doesn't make sense, but you know, it will, okay? Okay, so I got this bass laid out.
In a digital garden, where the circuits blue, a whisper
It's kinda cool. I don't know. I think we might have a chance at making this work. I was actually able to bring part of this piano from the original backing track, which is like this. Having it be chopped up like that actually kind of works. You know, actually, this video kind of reminds me of something Javuk would make. And if you're into that sort of thing, at the end of this video, you should click the card, because I think you'll like it. But anyways, back to what we were doing. It's 6:35 right now, and the thing is, that means I have 2 hours left. You see, when you only have 5 hours to do something, you want it to be easy. Okay. I don't know what to do. I don't have any time left. Unless I crunch in the hours. I spend the last 40 minutes just panic editing my guts out using my own HI combined with the AI. And then I spend the last 13 minutes making a banger music video that you're gonna enjoy right now.
In a digital garden where the circuits bloom, a whisper in the ether, a melody Crafting souls of wonder in a language we can't speak.
So, I guess if I had to take everything we learned today and just put it into one sentence, it would be this. Don't subscribe.